What's up, guys? Quick video on my way home. I'm picking up a cake. I got a cake, guys. It's for my wife and I gender reveal. We're having a ball of light, guys. We're having a little ball of light. Guys, I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be a boy or a girl. I'm not going to guess. You know why I'm not going to guess? It doesn't matter what I guess. It's not going to change what it is, so it's whatever. I don't care what it is. It's going to be great. Either way, guys, I just want to do a quick video on why it's so hard for people to go vegan. I'm going to tell you why it's so hard for you to go vegan if you're not vegan. It's because it's insane, guys. This is going to blow your mind. We've been conditioned since we were born. We've been born into a world that has brainwashed us with propaganda, commercials, and just surrounded that meat and dairy is what we're supposed to eat. That's how I thought until 5 years ago, before I went vegan. I was the same way. I was once not a vegan because that's all we know. We're bombarded with commercials and advertising. Guys, they're literally feeding us poison. They've convinced us to aid in our own destruction. That's the best way I can put it. Through all these commercials, propaganda, guys, you gotta turn the TVs off. Guys, the guy who invented the TV said he didn't want to put a TV in his house because it would probably brainwash his children. Something like that. Look it up, guys. TV is the worst. It's going to convince us to buy all this shit. We don't need any of this shit, guys. It just keeps us in the system, the capitalist debt slave system. And guess who's benefiting? Not us. We're still going to be in debt because we keep buying all this shit they convince us we need. We don't need any of it, guys. All right? The food, they're convincing us to eat poison, meat and dairy. You know how many millions of people die a year from heart disease, diabetes, cancer, stroke, all that shit? It's insane. Pollution from animal agriculture, holy shit, millions a year. That's pretty much bad as murder, and it's legal. Isn't that insane, guys? So it's very hard to stop eating vegan because that we've been programmed, literally programmed since we were born. That's normal and that's what we're supposed to eat. It's not healthy, guys. It's not good for you. Listen, people can argue all day long about it. Listen, if you're really trying to weigh the good and the bad, if someone says meat and dairy is fine and it's you know it's not bad for you, you can eat it, just stop listening to them. Just save yourself the trouble, guys. It's not worth the time. They don't know what they're fucking talking about. It's poison for your body and it's poison for the earth. Animal agriculture, number one thing you can do to help climate change. Stop eating meat and dairy, even if you cut it out. Guys, I know it's hard. They've literally brainwashed us into eating it. Like, no, I can't stop eating cheese. It's delicious. I can't stop eating meat. It's so delicious. They fucking drilled it in my brain my entire life. And all of us, every one of us that's not a vegan or wasn't a vegan has been conditioned, and it's not a fucking mistake, guys. They do this on purpose. You know what I mean? It's crazy, guys. Same with this capitalist nightmare that we all live in, guys. It doesn't benefit anybody but the people on top. That's it. They're going to keep convincing us, chasing this made-up dream, guys. The whole monetary, guys, I'm going real deep here. Money is just a control system, guys. It's bad. I want to get out, guys. We're going to get out. You know what I mean? You gotta start. You gotta buy a nice small. You gotta downsize. Well, that's why a lot of people go into tiny houses, guys. They just want to. It's an easy way to get out of the system, so you don't have to spend your life working. You know what I mean? That's a big draw to a lot of people. You gotta get out of the system. It's so hard to go vegan, guys, because we've been brainwashed into thinking that's how we're supposed to eat. Dude, they literally this is how deep it is. The agriculture, the Department of Agriculture funds commercials. I don't know if you guys seen some of those documentaries, like What the Health and stuff. You guys are gonna watch those if you haven't seen them. They fund meat and dairy commercials, like eat this burger with cheese on it, yeah, poison. They're basically convincing you to poison your body and destroy the earth at the same time. Just everything you know just get destroyed, so for they can profit. Isn't that insane? That's all it is. Everything. That's every commercial I see, guys. I'm at the point where every commercial I see is just like, give me your money, give me your money. That's it. It's like everybody just constantly asking for my money. We live in a society where everybody just wants your money constantly, guys. I gotta make some commercials. I know I gotta make some commercials where I'm just begging for people's money. That's it. That's all it is. I'll trade you this shitty item that we produce quite a bit of pollution to make this item that we're going to trade you for your money. And when you're done with it, which is probably going to be pretty soon, it's going to be straight trash. It's just going to be trash. That's what they're making, guys. I feel like 99% of products are straight up trash or pollution or poison. That's it. That's why I'm trying to stop buying shit in general, guys. You don't need it. Look at the Alaskan Bush People are awesome, guys, because they kind of, in a sense, they try to escape from capitalism, from the whole system. They're not vegan. That's obviously one of the big things, but that's a separate issue in their circumstance. But yeah, they just that's why, guys, there's a show you guys got to check out. I'm gonna watch it again with my wife. It's called Live Free or Die. You guys got to watch it. It's awesome. It's basically about people who realize our system is fucked, and they go live in the woods. Well, a lot of these people aren't vegan. That's the thing. It's hard to be vegan if you live in the woods. But I don't think it is. I'm just going to buy a sack. If we ever find ourselves in where we're trying to save money and we're still going to be vegan, there's no reason I'm not going to. I'm going to buy big sacks of potatoes. I'm going to grow up as much food as I can, guys. My garden, I'm starting a huge garden in my back. I'm going to grow potatoes. You got to grow staple foods. You can buy big sacks of rice, guys, potatoes, all the staples. It's not expensive. It's probably cheaper than meat, for sure. Okay, guys? So that's all I'm saying. It's hard to go vegan because we've been brainwashed. Literally so badly brainwashed that millions of people a year die from eating meat and dairy all over the world and that's just normal. And then our whole pharmaceutical system is based around eating poison. It's insane. Everything. It's all connected to the wrong way of life. We're all living the complete wrong way of life. We're farther away from nature. We're more selfish, hence Trump and privileged candidates. That's why people think Bernie's a socialist. He's a democratic socialist. He wants the government to work how it should be working, but it's so deeply corrupt and just filled with greed that it's just never going to work like that. So, guys, it's hard to go vegan. I understand. Try to do it a little bit at a time. Is the best advice. For me personally, it was more of a switch. Some people, for me, it was more of a mental shift, like a click. I've always had it, and I'll tell you a little bit of my background being vegan, guys. This will be fun. So here's my history. I've been vegan. Me and my wife have been vegan for about 5 years. This is some cool stuff. I clearly remember certain times in my life where I've kind of almost gravitated toward the idea of what we should be doing. Check this out. I was in middle school. I still remember. I was in middle school, I think it was. And it was like history class or something. And some came up on the screen in my class that said, if the whole world went vegetarian, meaning stop eating meat, that's not even vegan, that's just vegetarian. We could feed the entire world like 6 times over, easy. And right then I was like, yeah, I'll do that in a second. Fuck me. That's way back before I went vegan, guys. So I'd already thought, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Why the fuck are we eating meat if everybody's starving? 34,000, I think I don't know if this is real. I saw this online. Y'all might want to fact check this, but I would believe it. 34,000 people a day die from starvation. Guys, if people dying from starvation or starving are in countries where they're feeding the grain and shit to livestock for people to eat meat, which is poison for their bodies. You see this? It's a sick cycle, guys. It's fucked. So about 5 years ago, I went pescatarian very briefly, which means you just eat fish instead of meat, and that was all right. But then I was like, you know what, I'm going to go vegan. I realized, you know what, it's hurting my body. It's straight poison. Why am I even eating it? And obviously the animals. I feel that because I don't kill any bugs. I might be extreme, but I don't kill anything, guys. I don't kill bugs. Definitely not animals. Nothing. The only thing that dies, guys, is when flies fly in my mouth when I'm riding my bike. Where's the camera? That's it, guys. It's the only time that I'm eating anything. I don't kill any bugs on the ground in my house. I let them outside. Okay, guys. But anyway, that's besides the point. It's like, I believe animals. That's what a lot of connection the vegans have made. We're all connected. We're all the same. They want to live. Even fish, guys. I used to fish. All right. Obviously, I used to do all this shit. But fish can feel pain the same. Bringing them out of the water is the same as someone holding your head underwater. Just remember that shit. That shit's crazy. Not only that, but fish is terrible for eating. Hey, guess what? You know why we get all these diseases from drinking dairy and eating milk or eating meat? is because we're not supposed to eat them. It's because our digestive tracts are for fruit and veggies. Like lions, there's a documentary, lions have short intestines. So that shit goes right through, it doesn't rot in their system. We're not supposed to eat dead meat. That's why there's so many health problems associated with it. Yes, people live a long time, eat meat. Maybe they won't have problems. Maybe they will. It doesn't mean it's not. It's their body's probably not, definitely not optimal. Definitely not optimal. And if they're buying meat from the store, then they're contributing to everything. Anyway, guys, let's keep this short. I'm almost home. Why it's so hard to go vegan? We've all been brainwashed, guys. It's all a fucking game, guys. That's what the more you realize, the more you want to get out. It's just a game. Buying, having money. Guys, listen to this. This might shock some people. I have no desire whatsoever to be rich, to be a billionaire, to be wealthy, or to live in luxury, guys. Here's another quick thing. Any celebrity that's buying multi-million-dollar, like 10, 20, 30 million, whatever, 165 Jeff Bezos million-dollar houses does not give a fuck about you. Any celebrity posting pictures flying on their private jets anywhere, they do not give a flying fuck about you. Just remember that when you're supporting them. They do not give a fuck. Planes are so terrible for the environment. That's why Greta doesn't fly. That's why I can say I don't fly, but I have nowhere to go either. So, but I'm trying not to. I'm very, very adamant about not flying if I had to go somewhere. I mean, if it's overseas, there's no reason I probably would have to go overseas. But I mean, anyway, guys, you got it. The celebrities don't give a fuck about you, guys. Obama, I don't know if you like Obama or not. I think he's a war criminal. They all are, guys. Anyway, he bought a $12 million house. You think he gives a fuck about you? He knows firsthand how much suffering is in the entire world, United States especially. He's the president. $12 million is no small amount, guys, okay? They don't give a fuck about you if they're blowing 12, if they're driving private jets, expensive cars, multiple 20. Jeff Bezos, 165 million. You think he gives a fuck about anybody? Hell no. His workers? Dude, the workers don't even get paid enough. And he just bought a house that's just an insane amount of money. Anyway, guys, quick rant. It's over. If anybody has any, you think you want to try going vegan, it's not hard. If you have any questions, you can ask me. We've been doing it for a decent amount of time, 5 years, so we got a decent handle on it. It's easy, guys. It's rice, potatoes, and pasta, and fruits and veggies. That's it. Break me bread still. Just make sure there's milk and shit in it. You don't need meat, guys. Don't worry about the protein. It's a myth, guys. Protein is a myth. Protein powder is a fucking marketing scam, guys. You shit it out, okay? I don't keep track of any of my protein. Whatever I eat, I'm fine. I work out. I can gain muscle. I get stronger. Everybody does, guys. It's a fucking scam, guys, all right? To get you to buy meat. Oh, where do you get your protein from? Guys, it's a myth. Fuck it. If you eat enough calories for your body, and it's good shit, not all just shitty food, you'll be good, guys. That's it. All right, guys, I'm home. I'm out. I'm going to post this. Hope you enjoy it. More stuff coming soon. Beep.